On this episode of Hot Rod Garage, I got a new co-host. And she's fearless. Welcome back to Hot Rod Garage. I'm your host, Lucky Costa. This is where Tony would tell us Tony's not here this season. Tony is moved on to browner pastures, as it would be. He is doing lots of stuff at his home garage, hanging out with the family. Nothing but love for you, buddy. You know what? While Tony was here, we had some good times. Many, many good times. Check this out.
It's time to test our dad rod against your average everyday minivan. May the best man win.
You gonna do a burnout?
Yes.
Good. I'm getting out.
No, get in. No. All right, let's do it.
Do it. First pass, 1096.
Woo! 10 seconds. I think it exploded. We did it. The light's yellow, but I'm going for it.
Hell yeah. Hit it, buddy. We can do it.
That was unbelievable. Woo!
All right, all good times, nothing but love for my buddy Tony. But this puts me in a strange predicament. Unfortunately, I am not an actual host. A host job is Zoom meetings and phone calls and work from home and hunt down stuff. And I don't do any of that. I just crack wise and work on cars. That's all I do. But no worries. We did a thing called a chem test, which is a chemistry test. I got to meet a whole bunch of cool people, do all kinds of fun stuff here at the shop, work with them on camera, and lucky for me, we picked somebody super cool, super fast, and guess who it is?
Are you ready for this?
Putting on the helmet, strapping on the harness, 211 mile an hour, Arkansas girl that just mashes the gas and super fast, Alex Taylor.
What's up?
Oh, hey, what's up?
I really expected a warmer welcome.
What? We're supposed to play it cool the whole time.
Okay.
I've done extensive research on Alex Taylor before she came here to Hot Rod Garage. She can MIG weld.
TIG?
I'm sorry, my bad. I know that she's got like a Camaro or something.
55 and Camaro?
Nice. And she can like fix engines and stuff. Transmissions too?
Yeah. On Hoopty World Championship, there was lots of transmission.
I'm really impressed with Alex rebuilding that transmission.
Oh, absolutely.
I would screw that up 100% guaranteed.
Okay. I know that she's won a couple races, I think.
A couple. Yeah, it almost sounds like you care.
Oh, yeah, no, I've done the research.
Okay.
I've done the research. All right. Tell us a little bit more about you.
So, a little background, grew up in the shop from literally a couple weeks old in a bouncy chair with my dad running alongside them.
I'm just going to say that's good parenting right there. Go ahead.
Grew up with cars, grew up working on them, grew up touching and helping in any way that I could. I just wanted to be hands-on and learn. We built my first car, which is actually named Bad Marrow. Started racing drag week when I was 16. Just recently, we built a 55 Chevy, broke 200, and then last week hit 211 in the 8th mile.
I crack wise and fix cars. Thank you for being here to save me.
I feel welcome, though, so thank you.
You want to know a little bit about the bone marrow?
Let's hear it. What's going on here?
So we picked this thing up, no motor, no transmission. I think we got it for like $700. And we cobbled together a Junkyard 5.3 homemade turbo kit and took it to the track. The idea was to try to go 10s for $10,000. Oh, after, of course, that motor broke.
Uh-huh.
And then we put another motor in and went back with a couple of upgrades and...
Broke?
It broke.
Okay.
New motor, dialed in, took it to the track, and it was consistent 1060s all day long. Anybody want to drive this car down the track does 1060s at 127. And then it went off to beauty college, came back from Tony's place looking like this. Oh, at the beauty college, it got a window put in the block so you can look inside and see all the guts.
Not the upgrade I was hoping to hear.
Check out hashtag Tony Broke It on Instagram. It's amazing. Now I think all we're going to do is swap out the motor, keep the tune the same. I think we're going to do a trans brake.
Okay.
You know how those work, the trans brakes?
Yep. As long as we can utilize it properly with the Holley Terminator X and, you know, work on boost management.
Wait, what was that you said? Boost management?
We need to use it to go faster.
You know your stuff.
So what's our goal? Like we're going to go back to the track.
Yeah.
How fast do we want to go? Maybe like hunting the 9's?
Well, hunting the 9's sounds like a great idea.
Okay, so.
We should just get into this because I'm getting confused.
We should dive right in.
Ready? Brake. That went pretty smooth.
Super smooth.
You flexing on me?
Yeah, big guns.
You're doing it.
Lucky, you said hold.
Sorry. My bad. Welcome to Hot Rod Garage. Get you some stitches.
Going up. And man, it's a pretty big cam, that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, look.
What is that?
We got part of a rod, a little bit of a rod cap.
Good rod though, right?
I mean, I think we could use
Nice
that.
keychain. Straight up pulling parts out the bottom of the car. Hashtag Tony broke it.
The good news is there is a spare engine to go in, so we don't have to worry about this too much, but I think we'll keep this as a keepsake and hopefully get to taking this out and replacing.
We got the cooling system's out.
Yeah.
Accessory drive's off. Exhaust is undone.
Yep.
Turbo's missing. Dirtiest hands wins.
I just wiped mine. That's not even fair.
Winner. Going in.
Okay, keep going. Hang on, hold on a second.
Yeah, we're running out of lift.
I was curious.
I think we're gonna go ahead and cut this right now. So the radiator bracket / core support is a little too nice.
We got scruples here at Hot Rod Garage.
Fries are done.
Good job.
I got scruples. All right, so motor and transmission are out. That was good times. It is twice as broken as we thought it was. From the looks of the giant holes in the oil pan and the block, guts have been stirred up inside this.
Definitely.
So we got replacement cam for it. It's the exact same cam spec and everything. I think all we need to do is pull the heads off of the other motor.
7-layer head gaskets, ARP studs, put it back together, use the same tune, basically.
Are you okay beating up on this transmission?
I am down to dig into that 400.
Really?
Yep.
I will do the easy stuff. You do the transmission. Oh, we have a thing here called cookie break. That's now.
Okay. So before we get ready to tear down this Turbo 400, let's go over what makes an automatic transmission automatic. Let's start by breaking down this beautiful diagram that I have going on here. So here is going to be your front of the transmission, which is attached to the back of your engine block. So behind this bell housing here, you're going to have your converter, and then moving back in the transmission, you're gonna have your front pump, then you're gonna have your clutch packs, and then your intermediate clutch pack and center support, and then you're gonna have the planetaries back here, which connects to an output shaft back here, which goes to your drive shaft. Below, you're gonna have your valve body, which we're going to be changing. So let's go over the basics of what each does. So when we talk about a clutch pack, that's basically a drum with alternating fibers and steels stacked in between. When fluid is directed to these clutch packs, it engages those clutches, and when fluid is redirected, it disengages those packs. When the clutch pack is engaged, it activates the different gear sets in the rear. Once the gear sets are activated, that's your first gear, second gear, third gear, and then when the band is applied back here to the rear planet, then that's when you get your reverse. As these planetary sets are activated, it changes the speed at which the drive shaft is spinning. Now, how does the fluid get to these clutch packs? So the front pump here is what's creating the fluid pressure that is directed to the valve body. The valve body then redirects the fluid to where it needs to go to the different clutch packs to engage those gears. The valve body is basically the brains, and in our situation is going to be what also has our trans brake in it. So the main thing to note is that the automatic transmission is a hydraulic over mechanical device controlled by fluid pressure, which is created in the pump, directed by the brain, sent to the clutches, then activates the planetaries, and then outputs to the drive shaft. Simple, right?
Let's get the other motor over here and start swapping guts.
There's dead bugs everywhere.
This is a VVT motor, variable valve timing. We are going to get rid of that with a trick flow variable valve timing delete kit. All that should add to a pretty dependable motor.
Do you need help?
No.
You look like you need help.
I meant to do that, by the way.
You didn't.
I did.
You didn't. It's okay.
That's
good work.
How we check coolant.
Okay.
Is she gone yet? Is she looking at me?
I'm going to go ahead and tear into the Turbo 400, and we're going to be adding a new valve body with a trans brake. Basically, how it works, we will apply power to this, and it's going to activate the solenoid, which is going to direct fluid to different passages, which will basically apply you could either say the reverse and first or reverse and third at the same time. So you're able to foot to the floor, gas all the way, build boost on the line, and it basically holds it in place. Then you let go of the button and car launches. So for those that might not know, a trans brake is going to help us as we look to go faster with the car. It's going to help with repeatability and consistency, and when we get into boost management, it's going to help us on the line. We have to make a couple small modifications, pull the drum apart, drill a hole, and then we should be ready to stack back together. So I just got the old valve body off. I'm going to go ahead and pull the front pump, so then that way we can get to the drums. That's the forward drum. Here we have our direct drum. We're going to actually be modifying this drum so that way the trans brake will actually work and apply. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a snap ring out and then pull the clutch pack out, which is composed of fibers and steels in alternating order, and then get into drilling the tiny little hole that's going to be the modification for the valve bodies.
One of the upgrades we're doing on this is we have to get rid of the variable valve timing. We have to change the camshaft, obviously change the lifters, change the valley pan, timing cover, and new timing chain and gears. I've torn it all down to the motor and get out the camshaft. I will use my Karate Kid skills. Wah! Camshaft's out. Now we are going to the world of ring gapping. So the idea is when you put boost into a motor, it increases heat and the rings will bind into each other where they're gapped normally. We're going to clearance each ring for each cylinder to allow them to accept more boost and more heat.
Okay, so we found the tool. Lucky found it. I think he bought this new back in...
How dare you?
1800s, is that correct?
It is.
Okay. That way we can compress the springs in the drum, so that way we can remove the springs and then drill the hole that we need to. And that sounds pretty simple, but we'll give it a shot.
You ever play Mousetrap?
Yes.
Part of that game.
Okay. I feel like our tool is...
Out of calibration?
Uh-huh.
I'll hold this, you put it the other side. There's definitely a picture of this with a circle and a line through it somewhere. Don't do this at home this way.
Do you want to release it or me?
I'm going over there.
You're going to let the springs
I'll
hit
get
me.
it.
You sure?
Yeah. I mean, what could go wrong?
Lucky assisted. Great work. So these springs we're actually going to be removing and replacing with some that came in the kit. Okay. So this is the piston that we keep referring to. It does have a seal around here with a lip. So when we put it back in, we'll want to be careful to make sure we don't bend that lip backwards, but we'll address that problem at a later time. The hole that we're going to be drilling, that's to help let pressure out quicker. When you let go of the trans brake, it will release the pressure so everything separates so the car can take off faster.
So I have our total seal rings here. I'm setting them down on the side of the cylinder. I'm using a piston to make sure that they are somewhat straight. Where we got these measurements from is actually from the Total Seal website, and the formula was 15 pounds of boost. So it looks like it measures out to 22 thousandths on the top ring and 19 on the bottom one, which is exactly what the math said. Okay, let's put these rings on the pistons. Get the pistons in the holes. Smooth. Putting in the new Total Seal rings. Need to be careful putting these together because they're chamfered on the lower portion of the lower ring, and there's actually a top, and the upper ring, which is a compression ring, has a chamfer going up. Good to know.
So per the instructions, we're going to go ahead and remove the center lip seal switch goes on the actual drum itself, but on the piston you still have 2 lip rings. So we're going to go ahead as we drop it in, make sure that this lip seal doesn't roll backwards. So I'm actually going to take a thin feeler gauge, and as we drop it back down, we just are going to go along and make sure that you're working this around the edges to keep the lip seal down. And then we have these new springs here that's going to go in these little spring pockets. They're a little bit stronger, stiffer springs. So you ready to put this back together?
I am.
I'm going to hold this straight, and then you're going to panini press. We were trying to be so precise, and then Lucky showed up.
We did it.
We have the drum back together, piston installed, new springs in. Now we're just going to restack the clutch pack. We don't have to check clearances because we know this was working previously and the clutches look good. High drum is back, reassembled. This piece is ready to go. So going to turn the transmission up, standing it back up allows it to kind of work it back together a little bit easier. We can line everything up and work it down as we go.
Good luck with that.
The next step is we're going to put the valve body on. The clean neutral we'll discuss a little bit more once we install the shifter, but right now the main thing is this is going on and then we can move forward.
All right, pistones are in, new rings gapped for optimum boostability. Now, bring out the cam. If you're squeamish, you might want to look away because this is gross. Normally I would wear gloves, but I never wear gloves. Going in, cover me. Oh, snap.
Okay, and that is a wrap on the trans brake install on the Turbo 400. I'm happy with it. I'm not mad about it. It's good. So yesterday we realized we didn't have a couple parts that we needed, so Lucky ran this morning to grab those, and while he was gone out of the shop, I decided to go ahead and tear the rest of this side down. We've got some pretty big goals for today. Go ahead and get everything swapped over to the new engine, get it assembled, ready to go in, put the transmission and engine back together, and then hopefully we should be dropping it in bone marrow by the end of the day. It's pretty lofty goals, but I think we can make it happen. Perfect timing.
I'm all about the timing.
You got the stuff?
I do got the stuff. Check it out right here.
Lucky, I don't care about back there.
Oh, that stuff.
Like the stuff to have a good time.
All right. It's my parts chaser.
Okay. I see you got a little baby supercharger
Heck
up there.
yeah. Trick flow heads, 5.3, potential of 1,000 horsepower to the crank. Rack and pinion steering, just did that.
I like the setup, but the real question I have is, are you gonna let me drive it? I'm stuck with a rental car right now.
Yeah, I owe you that.
Your shake on it? All right, deal. So with that said, do you actually have the stuff that we need for bone marrow? Like the real stuff?
I got that too.
Okay.
I got the stuff.
You got the goods.
This is an aftermarket oil pan. Gives us a nice little spot right here, which I already marked. That will allow us
Oil
to
drain back.
put in an oil drain bag.
I wanted to take your words.
Take my words, just don't take my job. Lucky like. Perfect. The oil return is welded. Little silicone in all 4 corners of the block where the front cover and rear cover bolt on. That just stops oil from seeping through the gasket. And I think we're good. This pan comes with all new pan bolts, so you don't have to save the old ones. Okay, we're gonna zip these in. We're gonna torque them to 18 foot-pounds. You son of a... I'm sick of your... We're gonna flip this motor over and start putting the heads and the top end on it. And then you know what comes after that? Making fire. So, you grow up a car person?
Yeah. All I did was grow up in the shop.
Hold on. Good parenting.
When I was 14, started looking at building my first car. 15, we actually started the 68 Camaro. So I drove to high school.
Yeah, man. Saved my lunch money at 14 and bought a 63 Galaxy 500. Scared to go to the gas station and get gas because I was supposed to have a car. Cruised until it ran out of gas. And wherever it ran out of gas, that's where we get our bikes out of the trunk and go get more gas.
I didn't get in any trouble when I was younger. I mean, maybe not really. I was valedictorian.
I got my high school diploma from the California Youth Authority. In case you don't know what that is.
I don't.
Jail for kids.
I believe, yeah.
Okay, so these heads are almost exactly the same. They have a little bit larger intake runner, a little bit larger exhaust runner, a little bit larger intake valve. So cylinder heads are installed, rocker assemblies are assembled, and now we're putting on the intake plenum. We should apologize to this thing now because we're going to run a whole lot of boost through it. Whoa, how many ugga-duggas is that?
That was 1.
Okay, that side's torqued. 1. I learned something today.
Here to help, buddy.
Okay, I feel good about that.
Coffee break?
Coffee break. Yeah, coffee break. Ready, break.
Well, I thought you needed help, but I'll do this too.
This is technically help.
So this is going to connect to the transmission, and then that means we're going to roll the table out of the way soon, and then roll this back into bone marrow.
18, 12, 31, 75.
I'll grab the transmission and lift it up by myself.
Yeah, I'm sure. More?
Half a bounce, right there. Up and in. Damn.
Big, strong girl.
You work that side, I'll work this side.
All right.
And just so you know, I am surgical with this cherry picker.
All right. Slow, bud. Down.
Drop it.
No.
I'd do that, but I have a doctor's note. This side's lining up.
That mine's good. Keep going.
Wow, that's weird. Bolt went right through. Did it work?
It worked.
Holy schmoly. So here is the original, unmodified crossmember for this Camaro.
A relic.
Look at the technology going on right there. The way it's been curved and contoured. It's like art.
It is. Good?
All place. Dude, I think we had a good day.
I know.
I'm sorry, Dudette. Dudette, I think we had a good day.
You can call me dude. So, I mean, under here's pretty much wrapped up. I mean, we got to do shifter tomorrow.
Drive shaft, crossmember handle, tighten a couple of bolts.
Drop it down, plug some wires in.
Hang some exhaust, stab in some turbo.
Test drive coming sooner than later then.
Yeah. Okay, high five.
Yay!
So we have moved forward with the Gen 3 to Gen 4 conversion. A couple differences on the Gen 4 are the knock sensors are low on the block and not in the bottom of the intake or underneath the valley pan. And the crank sensor is in the front, not in the back. Retrofit kit comes with these nice extensions, very well done. Makes the installation super simple. You need to look into that when you upgrade from your window blocked Gen 3 to your non-window blocked Gen 4.
We are going to be putting a new shifter in bone marrow. It's the B&M Pro Stick, but the catch here is that they don't make a gate plate for the B&M with a clean neutral, or they don't have that option. So when you engage clean neutral, it keeps your direct clutches engaged and keeps the planetaries from overspeeding, which allows your transmission to come down gradually while your engine can come down rapidly in RPM. So the clean neutral allows your engine to have a happier, longer lifespan and your transmission as well. So super important component in this, and since we have it, we want to make sure we utilize it.
What are you saying over there?
We want things to break less, Lucky.
Stop teasing.
Cleaner things and less breakage.
Stop it.
That's the goal. So I have got this shifter exploded here, and I'm actually going to be pulling a little bit from my own race car. This is a 200 mile an hour gate plate. The main thing that we want to modify here is this is where our clean neutral is going to be. So this is the pattern that I was working off of, and then this is the one that I was just working on. So I've just been grinding and filing and getting it down to where I want it. So you can see that this section right here, I have totally added. I've modified this a little bit, getting ready to grab the welder, and I'm gonna add a stop right here. That's just a personal preference. It would work as is. All right, so just got some welds tacked onto it. So a little grinding, a little filing, and I think we can call a shift plate done after that. I'm happy with that.
We got some more fabrication to do in the front where I had surgically removed the core support that Tony had built. By surgical, I mean sawzall. I'm going to weld one side and just put a bolt through the other.
That way we can take it apart. Plug live, fool. How'd that shifter turn out?
Well, it's still turning. How'd the spark plugs turn out?
They're still sparking.
Cool.
All right, talk to you later.
Bye. It's time for this old shifter to come out and then start working on mounting the new one.
What's going on over there? Welcome to Hot Rod Garage.
Typical.
So all the wiring's done. It's time to put the exhaust manifolds on. Start hanging the turbo. It is round, made of metal. Turboski. So we need a spot to hang the shifter. See
Yeah.
the platform in there.
I do.
That thing was specifically designed for any shifter and 2 cup holders.
I'm going to make a couple tabs to mount the shifter with.
Right. How do you like that plasma cutter?
I want a bandsaw.
Talk to management.
I guess I'll make a plasma cutter work.
Plasma cutters rule.
We got these tabs. We got 2 of them. We're going to go ahead and tack it with this on there, and then I'll pull the shifter back off and then weld them up, and that'll be a done stamp on that. So we're going to go ahead and put the shifter back on, wire it up. We can run the cable to it on the shifter. It took a little while, but I think it'll be worth it in the end.
Whoa, a lot of violence there.
So I was able to get it lined up. The cable is also hooked up. We are ready to just make sure that none of it's in a bind below, but it doesn't feel like it is. So everything feels like it is operating as it should.
I think we've done everything.
Yep.
Trans brake
Trans brake, I actually
makes clicky noise.
Clicky noise.
Nice. Okay. You know what it's time to do now?
start up.
Put some heat into it.
Okay, that's his cue.
That's the tune right there. Fire.
Hiya. And
Okay.
scene.
We're contractually obligated to drive around the parking lot. That's what we're supposed to do here.
Okay.
Should we put the front end on? This is a test.
No.
You passed. This is our secret location.
I like it. Still burn out. Nice. That was good.
That's how I do it. How do you do it?
Not that good.
What?
I'm impressed.
No, yeah. These aren't our tires.
I see that.
We get new tires whenever we want them. Your turn.
Okay. Nice work. That's pretty good, right?
I'd say you burn out like a girl, but that's kind of a compliment.
I like it. I like it. All right, this poor thing's getting warm.
All right, you drive.
Okay.
Hey, put the fire out before we go. Okay, that's the end of the day. We spent the entire week hanging out together. I don't hate you. You hate me?
Not yet.
All right. Appreciate your honesty. Cool. Good for you pulling a transmission apart and just putting it back together.
Thank you.
I think the trans brake's going to be a game changer.
You think it's going to be that
It's a
much?
game changer on the street. Not that we were irresponsible in doing launches on the street. We would
did
never
not do
do
that.
that ever under any circumstances.
At all.
And nor would we do a burnout until the shrapnel of the tires burst into flames.
Facts.
We would not do that.
We did not do that.
No, absolutely not.
So with that said, we have a big day coming up. Track day.
Racetrack. Yeah, track day.
Racetrack day.
Yeah. Let's clean up this mess, load up the car, and head to the track.
Yay.
And bye-bye. We are here at beautiful Famoso drag strip in wonderful Bakersfield, California.
Since the last time the car was at the track, there has been lots of modifications. We went with an aluminum block, so we got some weight reduction. Lucky and I installed trans brake. We got new shifter. And then one of the other changes that Tony made, fiberglass front end.
So last time we made passes here, I believe it was a 1060s, around 127.
But you haven't actually made a pass with the fiberglass front end.
I have not.
No one's made a pass.
No.
So we should probably get a baseline on that first. And
So how are we going to duplicate the baseline that we started out with?
I mean,
It's a lot lighter now.
it's got an aluminum block.
All right.
You kind of look like an iron block.
What did you call me? How dare you?
I just need you to get in for like weight replication.
I'm dead weight.
You're dead weight here.
Great. I get to drive it first.
Yeah. Okay.
You ready?
Deal. Let's go.
Go.
So there's a lot of different factors to consider when you're at the track. Everything from tuning to tire pressure to how much fuel you have in, they all affect how the car is going to react as it goes down the drag strip. We have a fresh set of Mickey Thompson 275 radials on here. We're gonna go with right at 15 pounds of pressure. Lucky is getting ready to make the first pass. He is closer to our iron block weight, so we get our baseline going. I'm going to talk to him when he gets here and give him the words that I'm sure he wants to hear, which is please do a nice smoky burnout. Okay, so we'll see how he does. Big smoky burnout. Not exactly what I had in mind, but we'll go with it. He's rolling into it. He made it down the track with a 1286 at 87 miles an hour, so gives us a baseline. Warm tires. Hopefully we still have tires. How does it feel shifting?
It feels pretty accurate.
Is it firm?
Not hard, but very firm.
He was just trying to get a feel for it. He said he let off about 8th mile, and right now he's getting ready to go make a full pass. For his safety. $14.15 at 104. We picked up mile an hour, so later on we can add a bump button and pre-stage and all that, but right now it's mainly about seeing faster quarter mile times.
Did you do data?
I did.
Maybe we can peek and see what the
I'm
boost
gonna look
is.
at the numbers.
Nice.
With the Terminator X, you're able to use an SD card that plugs into your handheld display, and then you're able to set up data logging. On that first pass, Lucky was 35% throttle for most of the pass, and then on that second pass, we saw some boost there. Okay.
You're welcome.
So the boost safety did come on at 14.4, which it was supposed to. So we see that it will make boost. We just got to make sure that it'll make boost safely so we don't have any more windows in the side of this block. So I'm going to crunch some numbers and make another pass. We got to work on his rolling burnouts.
It's just so much fun.
All right. Okay, so he let off, I guess, probably around the 8th mile.
Okay, so I went into that one a little aggressively because this is a sort of a diagnostic pass.
Definitely had some chatter coming out. You can actually see it on the track. So I think that was kind of our goal. We wanted to break traction, so he still probably made boost. How'd it feel?
Short shifted into second, felt good, and then third, top of the track is when the safety kicked in and shut it down.
Okay, so that means we have a more manageable curve now because it still had the safety. So our curve looks a lot.
It's actually a curve.
It is, but it still tried to skyrocket on us. How much more do we have to back out?
Oh, I mean, a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Basically, what we have is a mechanical boost knob.
So turning it down puts more pressure makes more boost. So loosen it, and then we have less pressure.
We know already with this closed all the way, it's 14 or 15 pounds. So let's take a couple turns out of this and do a light hit down the road. And if it goes to 17 pounds, we know that's the wrong direction.
So what we're doing is finding a balance between the pressure we need on the wastegate to still have boost, and then we're going to use our manual valve to increase our total boost later. So hopefully on this pass we see very little boost, if any, but we see a manageable curve, and now we have a point to work forward from, and we can move pretty quickly now. Lucky!
Hi.
Fire it up! $13.20, 93. I don't know what I think about that.
So that was probably about 70 or 80% throttle.
I need driver feedback. Where's Lucky? How'd it feel?
No, it felt a lot better. I mean, it's way down on power, but it's working better. What's the boost at now?
So it's 14.1. The curve is looking better. I mean, it's more gradual. It's still very fast. So we're gonna go ahead and back it all the way out.
That's almost all the way out, right?
It's literally almost all the way out. We're not gonna have any tires left.
Was that too much?
That's too much.
That may have been a little too much.
Small next
My bad.
time. It was a continual pass, so that is a positive. We're in the right direction.
Okay, that right there was a good time. Probably 70, 80% throttle, but obviously we have the boost management figured out.
So from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at our laptop, check our data. We wanna see a nice smooth boost curve. I wanna see our max boost, and then it's gonna be power management. And most importantly, it's almost time for me to make a pass. And that makes me happy. We have a real curve now. It came up, we have a manageable, like a 10.5 to 11 pounds. So what we're gonna do from here, we wanna see maybe a click up, just a little bit of boost. And where we're gonna really make up time is in that 60 foot in that first half of the track. Then what we'll do is work on power management. So we'll try to build that boost on the line and then launch on the trans brake with boost.
Wicked smart, telling you.
So this is super sciencey and super technical. I turned it some. I have no baseline. I have no clicks. I don't have any noise, actually. So we may hit a safety again. I don't know. Much better. He's getting serious. He's really concentrating on pulling in. No boost safety! That's good. Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, that was the best pass for sure. It felt clean the whole way through. Didn't backfire, didn't misfire, didn't go into safety. Boost felt good.
So we're gonna call that good, and then we're gonna work on our next step. So we're back at we got a good baseline here. So this is exciting.
You know, 10-second streetcar, just how we roll here.
That was awesome.
Good
job.
That was just a cruise.
That was awesome.
The gears felt great. It shifted on point. Everything felt good.
I say, like, with the boost is like at a point where I'm comfortable leaving that all alone. I say we glue that down and never touch it again.
Yeah.
For now.
I don't think we can do that, but okay. Now we're going to bring some technology into it with the trans brake. An actual professional driver who knows what she's doing. Is your booster seat in place?
Booster seat's good to go. All right, let's do it.
Track is wet. She's going to go right into the trans brake launches. This is going to be amazing. That is an Alex Taylor burnout right there. 10.82 at 129. Oh, this is sad. Her first test pass is like faster than mine. And the car did a wheelie. Yeah. You rule. You know it did a wheelie, right?
I felt it do
you
something.
Either something fell off or you did a wheelie.
Okay, laptop time. We did have a peak of 16 pounds of boost. Oh, we hit a safety. That's what happened there. So here I'm gonna give it a grace period where if it sees boost above 16 pounds for 1 second, then it cuts. So it gives it that 1 second to ride it, like to level itself out and come back down to the range that we wanna see. So I'm gonna load this in and we're gonna make 2 quick passes and we're gonna call it a day and then get boost control ordered immediately.
She is fearless. This thing just did a 1024 this time at 128.92, almost 129. It can't get any better than that right there.
Hey, that was awesome. What was the 60 foot there?
It's a 1.429.
Hey, that's pretty dang good. That was a huge improvement, a 140-something 60 foot. I'm pumped. I'm gonna sit on the button just a little while longer and try to build a little bit more off the launch, see how it acts, but I'm happy. But let's make one more, call it a day.
That's a 1016 at 129 miles an hour. Fastest that car has ever run. Okay, so apparently that's how you do it.
That was pretty good.
1016s at 129. So hunt 9's though.
We are hunting 9's. We have a race car on our hands, but I'd say that was a good first episode.
Yeah.
We've got trans brake that definitely helped. The aluminum block held up well. I think that gives us a game plan, at least in my mind, for what we do with the bone marrow going forward.
Yeah, boost and power management.
Boost and power management.
So who do we need to thank? We need to thank our friends here at Famoso Drag Strip.
Been a great day here.
Don't forget to follow us on social media. I'm Mobile Tech Lucky on Instagram. You are?
Alex Taylor Racing.
I totally knew that. We are Hot Rod Garage Show on Facebook and Instagram. Welcome to Hot Rod Garage.
Glad to be here.